My name is Dr. Lettau, and I'd like to just spend a few minutes on some overviews of the class to help you to be a better student. I have two sections. That's CS1301. Either you're in section D4 or D17. I've taught this a number of times. The book is excellent. The math lab is excellent. So the first thing I want you to do in the next several days is to get registered into the math lab. This is very important. You will need a code. So if you happen to buy a book from someone, a used book, you will not have the code. You can buy the code either from the NAU bookstore or you can purchase it directly from Pearson. You will need a code, and in the course room there's instructions with the password and everything, and instructions how to get into the lab. If you need further instructions, just email me and I'd be glad to help you. It's very important that you do that because 48% of your grade comes from the lab itself. And then I want to talk about some other things in the class that make up part of your grade. One of the things that sometimes students miss is points on the discussion thread that's required each week. There'll be a discussion. You are required to post your original discussion by a prompt, a question or something to give your thoughts, and then you are required to respond to at least two of your peers. And the way the points go is there's 25 points for this. I award you 10 points if you construct a substantive discussion posting and post it in the appropriate area. You earn 10 points. And then you earn 7.5 points for each of the first two that you respond to your peers. Now you're welcome to respond to more than two. Sometimes students will just put the first one up, earn their 10 points, and they leave 15 points on the table. If you did that for 10 weeks, you would leave 1.5 grades on the table. So if you were at an A, you'd wind up with a C. So I want to remind you of that. Also, there are a thing called NAU Exchange, and this is designed that you can earn bonus points. You get 5 points. That might not sound like much, but I had 3 students last quarter that all ended up with 100% an A because they took advantage of the NAU Exchange. In that way, any time they had a little bit less than a 100 on one of their graded items, they made it up with the exchange. So those are 2 things I want you to remember. Please set aside enough time. I'm always here. I'm in the classroom a lot. You're going to see I respond to every posting of every student. I'm in there 3-4 times a day. I will set up help sessions where I can share screens with you. There'll be online sessions usually in Sunday afternoon. I'll send that out to you. We do have a holiday season coming up. You're welcome to go in the course room. If you get a little bit behind, you can go in there and get caught up. And I'm excited about this quarter, and I urge you to get a hold of me if you need something. I'm in the course room often. I want you to do well, and congratulations in this step to take CS 1301. Thank you.